Linc Edochie is a type of man that when he is dating a woman, he will tell everything about the family to the woman. That is the kind of the person Linc Edochie is. And right now, Yinka is coming out to attack him with whatever he has discussed with her. May Edochie's legal team has come out to put up an update concerning that. I want you to watch this video. Watch to the end and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Sjemere. Drop your opinion on the comment section or you watch the video.
On this going on with the lady called Yinka and her problems with Linc. This is something we wished never happened. This is something we wished never occurred. Our goal is for peace. We want peace and quiet around our client. We want her to be left alone so she can run her business, take care of her family, and live her life. We don't want to have people abusing her, lying against her, trying to pressure her. That's what led us to this. There is a clear path, a clear choice between right and wrong. We don't have a situation where we're confused. We shouldn't be confused. We shouldn't be confused about the fact that the woman who was married to her husband went ahead, had a girlfriend, got a girlfriend pregnant, and declared the girlfriend his second wife. Very simple. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. We don't have what we call moral ambiguity. That is a difficult moment where you are not able to choose between right and wrong. It is clear what happened. It is clear who did the wrong thing. It is clear who is a victim in this case. So, but even at that, the victim is willing to move on with her life. The victim was asking for peace. But you still want to drag her, you want to humiliate her, you want to defame her, you want to disrupt her business. And when we ask you, what is your goal? What's your goal? If they ask you, why are you against Queen May today? What would you say is your reason? What did Queen May do to you? How did she offend you? Tell me, what would be your justification to be against that woman? Nothing. She's a peaceful person, so leave her alone. What is happening between Linc and Yinka demonstrates confirms what I had said at the very beginning. Marriage is not what you say by your mouth. Somebody doesn't become your wife because you called her my new wife. Somebody doesn't become your husband because you call him your husband. There is a process. So today, when Linc distanced himself from Yinka, we were asking what happened. Did he break the engagement or did he divorce her? He couldn't have divorced her because they were never married. They were engaged. They got engaged in April. They are relatively new. She traveled to Nigeria, they got engaged, and he called her my new wife. And she changed her, she began to add his last name to her name. Provocation. We call it provocation. Why all this noise? Why all these activities? It's just provocation. Pure provocation. So, this is where we got and how we got to where we got today on this particular matter. But I want you to know something, or something to expect. Linc has the habit of divulging important family secrets to new lovers. When he meets a woman, he will share a lot about his family with the lover. He did it with the previous woman, and I'm sure he did it with Yinka. It is through those gossip that Yinka got a lot of information which he tried to use against me. So, Linc shared a lot of family secrets with Yinka, and Yinka is going to blackmail him and the family. So expect that very soon Yinka is going to start spilling things, saying things awkward and harmful, detrimental to the family. Okay, so I don't know. I think the Edochie's family have gotten themselves into a very sticky position, because if they distance themselves from Yinka as they're doing now, Yinka is going to begin to spill, begin to say nasty things about them, begin to blackmail them. We hope she doesn't do that. We hope it doesn't get to that point. It is coming. Okay, so let's see how it goes. I think Lincoln has saved himself. He has done himself a favor, but too late, somewhat late. By pulling out from this woman, he has started the process of salvaging himself. He's going to salvage himself and the family salvaging itself. Leo's comment was welcome. It was wise. So she's not married to anybody. Yinka is not married. So how did you begin to call him your husband? If you were not married to someone, how dare you publicly call yourself the person's wife? And Lincoln himself, my new wife. I think it was Yinka that pushed him to say that. Yinka was very desperate to announce their engagement. She was completely desperate to announce their engagement. She was too eager to be a wife. Unfortunately, that may never happen. That may never happen. And now Yinka is under impulsive condition, trying to do things. That was how she went and disclosed May's number. It wasn't necessary. She wanted to hurt me. And she wanted to send trolls to send messages to me. Let me tell you something. If you send any insulting text message to me, we'll get that message. We'll track that message. We know who to blame it upon. If your name is not there, we blame it on the person who gave you the number. Very simple. If we can't track your message to you, we will track it to the person who gave you that number. We will do so, okay? That's what we gotta do. We promised you this, we gotta do it. Sometimes we are slow because the legal process is slow, okay? But we are going somewhere. We know where we are going, okay? Linc, you've done well. You know, all the arrows I pointed at you will not be fired at you now. All the arrows aimed at Linc will now be deflected. He saved himself. He saved himself. Okay? And then for the family of Edochie, well, it's unfortunate because this woman almost wrecked you. In 2 weeks or 3 weeks, in 3 weeks' time, Yinka almost destroyed the Edochie family. Completely. So can you imagine if you spend 18 years with her? By the way, I hear that people said the reason they marry older women is so that they can have peace. You know, men who want peace will marry an older woman. She doesn't have her drama. She's mature. She's cool-headed. That's why we marry older women. But I've never seen a situation where you marry an older woman and she puts fire in your house. Even before she entered the house, she sets the house on fire. So what's the purpose? Is it not better you go and marry a 20-year-old? So if she does crazy things, you say, well, she's young. You know, okay? And then for the family of Edochie, well, it's unfortunate because this woman almost wrecked you. In 2 weeks or 3 weeks, in 3 weeks' time, Yinka almost destroyed the Edochie family. Completely. So can you imagine if you spend 18 years with her? By the way, I hear that people said the reason they marry older women is so that they can have peace. You know, men who want peace will marry an older woman. She doesn't have her drama. She's mature. She's cool-headed. That's why we marry older women. But I've never seen a situation where you marry an older woman and she puts fire in your house. Even before she entered the house, she sets the house on fire. So what's the purpose? Is it not better you go and marry a 20-year-old? So if she does crazy things, you say, well, she's young,